This is an ice flow coming off of a standing seam metal roof. If you look closely, you can see the seams, the profile of the seams indented in the ice every 17 inches. And being a metal roof, it's conducive to a slide like this. It's curling because of gravity. As it slides off, it's getting pulled. The weight is centering with gravity and starting to curl it. And the reason that it's sliding over the gutter is that it was designed that way. Typically what would happen if the gutter was higher is the ice would get caught in the gutter and begin freezing backwards up the roof. Instead of sliding off, what you see here would be going up the roof. So instead of having 2 or 3 feet hanging below the gutter, you'd have 2 or 3 feet of ice going up the roof. Now the problem with that is when you get a quick thaw or liquid precipitation, rain, on top of something like that, it has nowhere to go and it winds up submerging that part of the roof, which then leaks into the interior, and that's when all kinds of problems happen. Not only that, but the gutter itself becomes damaged from acting as a stop for so much weight. So this gutter was designed intentionally to let the ice and snow slide right off the roof without stopping it. Now, you know, the consequence of that is obvious. You've now subjected the area below to an avalanche, and more people are killed by roof avalanches than any kind of natural avalanche, you know, mountain range or otherwise, every year. If we step back and look at this slide, you can see at the bottom couple of inches is solid ice. That clear area is ice and the white area is snow. So there's some substantial weight there. And if this were to come down just from this height and you were under it, it would hurt you badly. If it was 2 to 3 stories up, it'd probably kill you. So it's a lot of weight and there's some sharp edges to it, and extremely dangerous. So you never want to be underneath something like this. You don't want your car underneath something like this. You don't want your pet underneath something like this. People with agricultural buildings that have horses or livestock routinely get them hurt by stuff like this. So, you know, there's snow guard systems that you can use. There's heat trace systems you can use that, you know, the snow guards or snow stops would protect the gutter and keep the ice dam in a manageable thaw situation, whereas it was stopped on the roof, but what's coming off is measured and manageable. The heat trace keeps a channel open in the gutter and downspout so that what thaws can always get off and not have a chance to build up into something like this or an ice dam that goes up the roof. So be careful out there in the winter, boys and girls. You don't want to get hit by something like this, and you don't want any damages from something like this either. Cars can get just obliterated if something like this hit it. And given the winters we've had the last few years, this is becoming more and more of a problem. We hear about this all the time.